On August 8, 1889, a grand parade marched down Sibley Avenue to the corner of 3rd Street, led by 200 members of Minnesota's Masonic Lodges. Work had already begun on this 2-story building for the Golden Fleece Masonic Lodge, but this summer day was set aside for laying the cornerstone in a ceremony filled with pomp and rituals. It wasn't surprising, as a local newspaper observed. Litchfield has always been what might be called a strong Masonic town. Indeed, the lodge had first been organized in 1871, just 2 years after initial settlement. Downtown Litchfield was the site of much of the community's fraternal activity, with organizations such as the Odd Fellows and the Independent Order of Foresters meeting in halls on the upper floors of the buildings. Many of the members came from the surrounding farms, looking for social connections within the city. According to one historian, in 1924, half of all the town's masons, woodmen, and foresters, and a third of the Odd Fellows, lived outside the city limits. Their new hall was constructed with the cream-colored brick that makes downtown Litchfield so distinctive. It likely came from the yard of Henry Ames, located just northeast of the city. Born in New York in 1846, Ames came west in 1867 and learned the mason's trade in Iowa. A few years later, he moved to Meeker County, where he practiced his profession for more than a decade. In 1882, he purchased an established brickyard. During his first year of operation, he produced more than 8 million bricks, covering an acre and a half. The county newspapers of the era often praised him for the quality of his product, describing the high demand for his Litchfield brick. The street level of this building was reserved for commercial businesses, beginning with Birch and Nelson and Kruger Brothers. There was a transition in the 20th century from local firms to franchises, beginning with J.C. Penney's in 1927, followed by Woolworth's in 1959, and then Hardware Hank in 1983. The one constant has been that the Golden Fleece Masonic Lodge still meets upstairs.